What's your location?
Brentford, Stonefield Estate.
Are you coming back in?
Yes, we've got him. Right, Yo-Yo. Thought he was a bird man.
When you're at school and somebody says you're a dreamer, it's like you're a fool or you don't get anything done. I don't believe that. I think the dreamers are the most powerful people in the world. And I think it's because of dreamers that the world turns. That like anyone you've seen? Big fella. Irish.
What? In here? I've never seen him.
Well, you might know him. Sometimes wears a beard.
Is it his own?
No, we've not seen him. There's no charge for that.
Turn again, Jack. Where'd you get that then, Woolworths?
It always works. If you look official, if you're quiet and confident, people will always believe you. In a hospital, a man in a white coat with a stethoscope, that's a doctor. A man runs out into a football pitch wearing a black shirt with a whistle, that's a referee. It's easy, do you see?
What's easy?
Deceiving people. For years, people used to say to me, you look like a copper. Well, I play on it sometimes.
What, free drinks?
Whiskey, maybe. I never asked for it.
What's wallet thing, then?
It's my Duke of Edinburgh award. I thought it might come in handy sometime. It's this one. It's Hong Kong police.
Well, where'd you get this, then?
I was in the army one time, Royal Green Jackets.
Where?
Belfast. Germany.
I let you keep it?
No, brought it out with me. I stole it. When I was discharged, they were sending us back to Belfast. I'm a Catholic. Catholic born. I wasn't going to shoot Catholics. I wouldn't.
They don't have Catholics, do they?
Well, in the army, yeah. Sure they do. Well, they vet you. There's nothing they can do about it. It's the British Army, isn't it? Of all sorts in there. This is something I just picked up. Scares my mother.
I went to Germany once. Me and another kid. Went to walk round Europe. Just pissed off, 17. Taking speed and all sorts. I remember in Munich, this bomb going off where we were. This railway station. I stoned out of his heads. This terrorist bomb. When I got back, Leeds, seemed like just a place at end of M1, you know. I slept for about 3 days. Got up, went downstairs, and all my father could be bothered to say was, don't take off again. See you, lads, I'm off. Shut up.
It was late, dark, and raining. I was hungry and walking by myself in a strange town. There were no cafes, the pubs were closed, and I was suspicious of every shadow and strange noise. Suddenly, out of a doorway, a stranger whispered, "Excuse me, do you need a meal?" I thought, this is it. I'm about to be mugged.
Are you in bed?
But he insisted. We would be so pleased if you could join us for a meal. I was tempted, so I said,
Night, then.
would you mind telling me who you are?
Hello. Taking 10 quid out of till till tomorrow, Andy, all right?
You leave me a note on the till.
All right. What are you doing here? Is this your menu? Yeah? He's a nice man. It's good food. Do you work here?
Help him out a bit. Live upstairs.
He's Greek, isn't he?
Yeah. You bloody mad, you.
Shall I put my cap on? It's all right. They think I'm a copper.
That's what's worrying him.
Give us a serviette.
Where'd you get it all from?
Well, I got a suit from the Army surplus, got the buttons in the shop in Charing Cross Road, and the boots by Dr. Martin. Got the cap. It's the best. Been working on a warrant card, but I haven't got it right yet.
What for?
Just got the urge.
What, forging? What's it say?
Well, what do you think it says?
Master, I don't know.
Well, where'd you get master from? It says McManus. It's printed. Can't you read?
Not a lot, no.
Oh. Well, can you see it says A Division?
No.
Well, that's what it says. McManus, A Division.
What's A Division?
Public order, special events. You're mixing with class here, son. But I want to go out on the road and I do need a car.
What for?
Clean up Britain.
You enjoy your meal?
It was very nice. Just what I needed.
Thought I were picking you up.
That's what I thought as well.
Okay, why don't you ring?
Why didn't I ring? There's no harm in you picking up the phone every now and again, you know.
I've only just got back.
Always they behave like this. It's pantomime. He's been talking to his friend. Hey, you do not introduce your friend to my daughter.
Yeah, mate of mine. McManus, is it?
That's right. How do you do?
What do we do if we get picked up?
We play it as a joke, say I'm going to a party. You're on a yellow line here.
Let me worry about that.
Yeah, well, don't leave me. Don't drive off.
What, like bloody E.T.?
What do you want?
Huh?
What do you want? Sweets, cigarettes, what do you want?
I don't know. Twix. Make it 2 Twix. Come on, stop pouncing about. You're a bloody head case, you. What is it you said you do for a living?
Eh?
Reality.
I sell insurance, motor insurance.
Motor insurance?
Yeah.
You can't drive.
No, you can't read. What do you do about road signs?
They have symbols for people like me.
What about directions?
I know where I'm going. I find my way.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, don't tell me you're not interested. Now, look, if you were in uniform, we could investigate that.
Dressing up? What for?
Well, it'd be fun, wouldn't it? Buy a new car.
Oh, aye.
I could chip in.
For free?
You could pay me off. How old did you say you were? It was 23, wasn't it?
24.
I bet I could get 100 quid knocked off your insurance.
Shit.
That's all right. They're not bothered. Traffic division. Hey, look. I got you something. It's, 7. I didn't know what size you were. You can take it back if it doesn't fit. There's 2 heads you need in this game, not one.
Who was he?
Yeah?
Guy the other day. Copper.
Name it, correct it. Don't know him very well. Please stop in here.
You've only just got here. Why? Are you listening to me?
Yeah? Can't hear what you're saying.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Piss off.
Have a big dipper going Right, now we've got a very nice Cavalier. It's an L, it's not a basic. It's 9th month 82 on a Y registration, and it's September 87 MOT. Carl and Sandra. I wonder what mischief they got up to. Anyway, there we are. It's the right colour. It's red. Where do you bid me? How much? What do you say? 16. Right, off we go. £1,600. 25, 16.25, 16.50. Yes, 17. 17.25, 17.25. 50, 17.50. 17.75. Keep going. 18, £1,800. 25, 18.25. And 18.50. 18.75. And 18.75. And I sell at 18.75 for the first. Second turn. Last time, 18.75.
Graham! Look who's here.
I know. I heard.
Hello, Graham.
I'm just going out.
Where are you going?
To a party, I did tell you.
You're all whiskery these days, like sandpaper.
You never told me you were going out.
You smell nice.
I did.
He's all togged up.
I didn't know you were coming. I thought you'd be at the club.
You're putting weight on.
I'm not.
What are you feeding him on, Mother?
It's muscle.
It's those clothes.
Still smoking, I see?
Aren't you hot in that thing?
I'm freezing. It's cold in my room.
Not so it's raining or anything.
Well, it might.
You should come down more often if it's cold.
So where's this party, then?
Ealing.
What kind of a party?
What do you mean, what kind of a party?
Oh, he's got a woman somewhere, Mother.
I don't need a woman. I've got you. Haven't I, Julia?
It's good he's getting out a bit more, isn't it?
He's always out these days.
He looks big. He's putting weight on.
Another thing you need to do is clean your fingernails. When do you ever see a couple of dirty fingernails? Your name's not on it yet.
It's on,
Not your warrant card.
Carmody. PC Carmody.
It's a very good name, Carmody.
Use that then.
Well, I need to type it. What about first name?
Robert.
You can't use your real name.
Why not?
Well, I'm not called McManus.
Well, what are you then?
Ellison, Graham Ellison.
Where'd you get McManus from?
Out of my head. You can be what you want to be, you know. Be anything you want to be. Do anything you want to do. Just so long as your mind's convinced. Put your cap on.
Just a shit pulley think on that.
Did you get the petrol?
Yeah, £7.
All right.
Let's just take it steady, eh? If I were wired up to a cardiograph, I'd have the chuffing map.
Do you want you all right?
When I'm out of area.
All right, it's on the back seat when you want it.
Okay, Batman.
I'll open the garage door, shall I?
How do you recognise criminals, then?
They look like people like us.
Somebody with a nice big swag bag and a mask.
That's all middle-class crime round here. People doing it behind net curtains, behind locked doors. Everybody's spying on everybody else. It's all neighbourhood watch. Just look down your nose at him. It unnerves him.
You're a cheap bastard.
Oh, this is it, this is it, this is it.
Could do with flick switches, you know. Stop police. Blue.
We're out to improve relations, Robert, not antagonise people. We're not vigilantes.
Get out!
He's a menace, he's a bloody danger.
Oh, my brow up right side.
He's a bloody maniac.
He's a bloody wanker.
Get right up to the bugger, let him know we're in. Give us some noise, go on.
The wower?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I've not been able to try it. It's not right. It's got a wobble.
It's all right, we're doing fine, we're doing fine. Is this your car, sir?
Yes.
Can I see your licence, please? Got any proof of ownership of the vehicle, sir? Certificate of registration, insurance document?
Not on me, no.
And your name is?
Matter.
Matter. And date of birth?
Actually, it's my birthday today.
It's your birthday today? I see. Celebration tonight?
Small celebration, yes. A bit, yes.
PC comedy talking in this thing tonight.
Do you want me to switch your lights off? They sometimes interfere with those things. You've got to move out from under there.
No, I'm all right,
It's a very serious offence, sir. Driving on the wrong side of the road. It's only prompt action by my colleague prevented an accident.
Oh, I thought it was one way.
How old are you, sir?
27.
You're tired of living, are you? If you want to kill yourself, do it at home. Just leave us a message, we'll clear it up. That's our job, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, you better get along, hadn't you, sir? Seeing as it's your birthday. Don't spoil it for others. Why don't you come over?
Are you busy tonight?
Yeah, we're always busy. Bloody chaos out here.
You can't rely on people behaving themselves these days. You know, the smallest thing triggers them off. It's really frightening.
How many gallons for these?
Oh, they're good. How many do you want? A dozen? You take what you want, you know?
Let it go, 1-0.
10:15 p.m. General mobile duties. Patrol car almost hit by speeding Volkswagen Jetta. Gave chase. Intercepted driver. One Malcolm Matter. And cautioned same.
Are you employed, sir?
No, I'm retired.
Right.
You got far to go, sir?
Oh, no, I'm nearly there.
Switch your lights back on.
That's the annoying thing.
You can go for weeks without noticing something like this.
I'm very grateful.
I used to own one of these. You got damp down here, there's water getting in.
Is it a new unit I need?
Nah, I shouldn't think so. Here, cracked it.
It is illegal, though, I'm afraid, sir.
It's just your bulb what's loose. You ought to keep an eye on that damp, though, you know?
Oh, yes, I will.
Well, there you are, you see. What'd you ask him if he was employed for?
I don't know. It just came into my head.
It's all official words, isn't it? Official terms. Owner, occupant. It's just jargon, you pick it up. It's all right, just drive past. We're doing fine. Relax. Well, it's bound to happen. It's all right.
Where are we going?
I don't know, you're the driver.
Oh, where are they going?
They're not bothered.
What a plane, stupid twats!
Oh, there's anything to liven out. They're just playing games. Yeah, I've just had a thought.
What?
Well, maybe they're not real policemen either.
Mr. Ellison. There's an exam, first of all.
I like exams.
And there's a medical. Usual things. Eyesight. Are you diabetic? Have you got flat feet? Have you?
No, I don't think so. No.
Have you got a job?
No.
Have you had a job?
No.
What, never?
Well, will it count against me? 'Cause that's what I'm after, you see. 365-day-a-year job.
Well, we need to contact your school, family. You'll need references. See, a lot of people think a job in a uniform. They look at the police through rose-coloured spectacles. There's more to it than that. Are you listening?
Yes. Go on.
It's not all action and fun, you know.
I know that.
Excuse me. Police career, Sergeant Booth. Let's get names first. Your name is F. Foxtrot, R. Romeo, E. Echo, D. Delta. Where's that? Oh, that's London area, is it? Look, I'll send you some stuff in the post. Okay. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. Now, where were we?
Not all action and fun.
Right. Look, I'll give you some of the bump. It's all in there, spelt out for you. They, glamorise it a bit.
I'd like to work with dogs, really.
Dogs?
Yeah. Dog of my own. I think I'd like that more than anything. Yeah, that's all I want. Do you know I've never mastered a dog?
There's a lot of competition for jobs like that.
Dog eat dog, yeah.
Are you giving me a lot of old spit, son?
Oh. I've always wanted a dog. My mother says they mess up the house.
Well, dog handlers are more or less required to keep their dogs at home these days.
I know. I'd move. Well, thank you very much. You've given me a lot to think about. You've been very helpful, made it all very clear. Well, I'll leave you now. I expect you've got a lot of work to do. I'm very grateful.
Well, at least you're honest. What did you do with it?
Took it back to the Laskies. They gave me 500 quid for it.
What's he like?
Funny. Odd, like a kid.
What do you mean odd?
Well, not normal.
God, who's normal, Tony?
It's had it. It's no good.
Now, why is it doing that?
You tell me. We had it serviced today. Do I need to say any more?
Will it reset?
Will it buggery?
Well, I suggest you leave it off, mate.
Nobody took a blind bit of notice till you arrived.
Oi, you. What you doing on our ground? Get off our ground.
Who are you, then?
A division. Just passing through.
Oh, have him, I could hear you 3 streets away. Like to walk here.
Yes, a public nuisance, I know.
I'd leave it off if I were you, Mr. Fish. Just got to look after it for you.
131. Hang on. Bravo 131 receiving you.
131, could you go to St Mary's Hospital where you'll meet a Mr. Abella? He says he's got an accident report to make. Could you go along there, over?
Yeah, okay. Any transport? Over.
Well, if you walk, he'll probably have gone by the time you get there. Over.
True, yes. Wilco. Fancy a lift? I ought to get off the beat. Can't drive. Can't drive to save me life. Keep failing me test. Got no sense of direction. Not in a car.
Now he tells us.
Well, everybody's got their niche, you know. I mean, it's got its compensations. You meet people, talking to them. I mean, I get all the rubbish jobs. Family rows, plod round there. There's half of them in the nick. They don't have to talk to people. First into trouble, out with the truncheons, shout down the old PR. The blacks, they hate the flipping blacks. They never meet any except to run them in. I don't know. You get hustle. Of course you do. But have a little bit of faith in people, though. Oh, Christ, what? Try accident and emergency, that'll be it.
What's your name?
Me? Spud. That looks like my man now. You?
McManus.
Carmody. I'm grateful.
Well, there's one thing you can do for us.
What's that?
Take our photograph. He's going abroad tomorrow.
Yeah, if I can work it. Where you going?
I don't know. Yet. It's only nerve you need. It's confidence. It's easy. Nobody susses. Not the laughing policeman, PC Spud. Us that's bogus. Him that had the button missing. Always a copper, once a copper, never a man. I'm always working, just see. Always on the outside looking in. Trained to be watchful. Professional eye. I knew you weren't English. The moment I saw you, but I didn't know you were Greek.
I'm not. My dad is.
I'm Irish. I'm half Irish.
You're born over there?
Across the water, yes. Oi!
I know you dropped off the back of a lorry from Leeds. Come on, don't encourage him. He's vain enough as it is. You were in the army one time, Robert says.
Yes, green jackets.
Green jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of service people, army coming in. Barracks just down the road. You based at Lisbon?
Lisbon?
Ulster. Lisbon Barracks.
Oh. Oh, yes, yes. No. No, I wasn't there. I was in the south.
Does he fancy you?
Nah.
I think he does. The way he looks at you.
Don't be daft.
Oh, that sounds so surprised. I've seen some men who do.
Coppers? Bent coppers? I don't think I'm his type, do you?
I don't think policemen were your type.
He's a laugh. Looks dead straight, but he's not really.
He's off his head.
He makes things up, doesn't he?
Mrs. Ellison?
No, it's my mother. She's just popped out. She won't be long.
It's a routine check, really. I've got an application from a Graham Ellison about joining the police force.
Oh, right. Yeah, come in.
About being held no order.
So you're Graham's sister?
Well, no. No, not really. I don't know what he's put down there. But I'm his mother, in fact. I mean, he calls me his sister. We behave like brother and sister. The woman he calls his mother, that's his grandmother. That's what he thought for a long time. It's before I was married, you see, and we kept it quiet, hushed it up. Seemed important at the time.
So all this is...
No, it's not right.
Does Graham know this?
Well, he had to be told eventually. He was going to go in the forces at one time. He needed his birth certificate. It came as quite a shock to him. You see, no, that's not his father's name. Not his real father.
Which is? I have to get...
It's McManus. His dad's called McManus.
What'd you get booted out to army for?
Like I said, I was Bolshie.
What, Ireland? Couldn't fight?
That's right, yeah.
How long were you in for?
Why the interest?
Thought you said you went to Germany.
Yeah. Where? The east-west border, where else? It's just exercises. Where were you?
Munich.
Well, we were nowhere near Munich. Munich's more south. And we weren't tourists. It's not a game, you know.
Don't you miss it?
I miss the company, yeah. I miss the other lads. That's why I'm pissing around with you.
What do you want to say that for? He was terrible unemployed. He's got videos and everything upstairs.
Is he serious about this application?
Well, maybe he didn't want to know. His employers, they sometimes don't, do they? He's my son. I think a lot of him. But he goes his own way, you know.
What about service in the forces?
No, nothing like that.
Well, he was in the TA.
Territorial Army.
Only as a waiter, weekends. He was very keen at one time. Anything to do with the forces.
So what happened?
Dunno, something. You know what they're like. I think he just went off the idea.
You know, I don't like nosy people.
I'm just telling you what she thought, that's all.
Yeah, let's just keep off it, shall we? Can't believe this.
Nobody's calling you a liar.
I suppose you've told her about me coming out with me, have you?
Of course not.
Well, I don't see why not. She's obviously got you under her thumb.
Well, what is there to tell? What do we do, eh? What do we actually do? We drive around when everybody else has gone home, fix burglar alarms, bloody car lights, letting people off.
Well, what would you like to do?
I want to nick people. I want to kick the shit out of them.
What, like normal policemen?
How would you feel about keeping a dog?
A dog?
Yes. He expressed interest in being a dog handler.
Did he? He doesn't like me coming in here. Look at all this stuff. I don't know where he gets it all from. Won't be space soon for all the stuff he's got.
Where's this come from?
It's new, I think.
Can I have a look?
Well, he keeps a diary. I don't know.
Does he make all this up? Who's PC Carmody?
I don't know.
He's got all the lingo. It's like a story.
You're always good at those.
Has he got a friend in the police or something?
There's a boy he's knocking round with. He's out with him this afternoon. That's him. Yeah.
Because if he's got friends in the police, it's all relevant.
I'm going, Mother. I'll be late for work.
Oh.
Well, let's go downstairs and get that form properly filled out.
Business. Still eating. You wanting to nick somebody? Well, go on then.
Pick him up. Pull him in. Smack his wrists.
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Don't know what we're doing here.
Well, we could arrest him.
And ring 999.
I'll take him in. I know what to do.
He's out for a joyride.
So he's phoning his mother, is he?
Ellison.
No, McManus. Sorry.
McManus.
Yes, Graham McManus. The rest is there. Mike, Charlie, Mike.
Well, the same boy?
Yes, he's got two names. Same address.
An application to join the police?
Who's on duty this afternoon? Was it Keating?
Good.
What?
Now this is better than fixing real eyes. What do we do now?
We wait. Carmody.
It's not plain clothes. Is that the right number?
It's the right name. That's the car.
They're out there now?
Yeah. The mother said he'd just gone out with him.
What do we do next? We fight crime.
Well, are we going to sit here all afternoon? Are you going to charge me? Is it cash or credit cards or what? I'm thinking.
What's the mother like?
Well, she's not the mother. The one he lives with's the grandmother. They're the real odd couple, you know. They both think the sun shines out of his arse.
Do they know they've got a cuckoo in nest?
I don't think so, no.
Because it stinks, does this? I mean, there's a copper who doesn't exist, and another with a bloody firearms offence.
He collects daggers, samurai sword. I think he's a joker. I think he likes taking the piss.
One for us? I've not been arrested yet, I've not been charged with nothing.
Oh, I'm sure I'll find something for you. What is it?
Nicking cars for export.
Be nice to be something to admit one of these days, wouldn't it? I'll take you down.
Yeah, stick him on a DP sheet. You got to shoot off for what?
I'll do that for that. Let's keep your statement paper.
Do you want a cup of tea?
No, I'll have one if you want. Okay.
Stand over here a minute. You familiar with this sort of thing? Take your jacket off.
It's all right.
Well, I don't think he's going to come across it very much.
Tell him he's going to be kept here till he does.
Yeah, well, he's going to be kept here anyway.
Tell him to keep thinking about what he's told us so far. Give him a bit of stick.
Yeah, you're all right.
Yeah. Got your Marks and Sparks socks on?
What?
Flash socks. I got all the way here in my trainers once.
Have you got a bog?
Yeah, down the corridor, through the snooker room, second on your right.
God, there's no bloody typewriter's work around here.
That's a very nice shot.
Slap, really.
Keep moving about, Spud. There's stock taking, all right? I hate giving stick to prisoners. I really do. But if they won't admit it, well, I mean, what can you do, eh?
Okay. I'll give you a bell, probably. Find out where you're on leave if there's any problem. And thanks for this. What's the name?
McManus. Just asked for Joe.
Grateful. Cheers. Do you want a drink before you go?
No, I better get off now. Been a pleasure.
Observations for a red Cavalier 1600. Y Yankee, R Romeo, S Sierra, 148. Y
Hang on,
Yankee.
hang on.
Passenger Graham McManus or Ellison, male, white in early 20s. Driver Robert Carmody.
How do you know what to put?
It's easy.
It's getting out of hand, is this?
Learn to read and write, you to do it.
Sending people down?
Well, what were we supposed to do?
I don't want this kind of thing.
Look, we just nicked somebody. What do you want?
Yeah, well, I've had enough. Let's get out of here.
I'm sitting in it. It's here.
Say again.
I'm sitting in it. It's here. It's at the Nick. Look out your window.
Where did you get the car?
Hey?
Is it a ringer? Is it nicked?
No.
Didn't you have any toys? Were you dropped on your head when you were a kid? Is there something wrong with you, eh?
I want to see my solicitor.
What, a real solicitor or a pretend one?
What's the crack? What's the setup, eh?
Were you screwing? Were you spotting out?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You telling me you played it straight? Honest coppers?
We weren't doing anything.
What? Laughing policemen? Playing games? Funny boys, eh?
You'd think I was a major criminal.
I've taken a lot of stuff from your room.
What kind of stuff?
All that military stuff.
Have they taken the floorboards up yet?
No.
That's a blessing. There's nothing there.
They know about that firearms offence.
It wasn't an offence. I borrowed a gun.
Well, I didn't tell them it wasn't me.
I know. It's on file anyway.
It came as a shock to my mother.
Does she get a cup of tea?
They would have found out eventually, Graham.
We got 2 years probation, finally. 6 months community service. Which was a laugh. I mean, that's what I thought we'd been doing. Papers were full of it. Walter Mitty fantasy life, fake boys in blue, that kind of thing. Well, as I said to the judge, if people put everything they've got into something, they can really surprise themselves.
Who's that?
Somebody I used to know.
He looks official. Customs or something.
No, not customs. TA.
TA?
Territorial Army. They go out on exercises. Men playing games.
On both sides of the wall, professional fighting men, professional killers, mercenaries. The two outside of yours. The best of these and the highest paid have a familiar name, the Wild Geese.